neon sign and Mario still blinks in red, casting a familiar glow across the street. I took the corner booth we always shared instead, and stared down at the space beneath my feet. The waitress brought 2 waters out without a word. She knows the routine that we kept for years, but the ticking of the clock is all that's heard as the ice begins to melt into my tears. The logic in my head says you are miles away, but my stubborn heart refuses to leave the display. And I'm just waiting in a place like a regular fool, breaking every modern self-protecting rule, looking at the door every time the bells chime, hoping I can somehow bend the rules of time. You've already started in a brand new town, while I'm watching our old kingdom tumble down. Yeah, look at me wasting all this empty space, just waiting at our place. I see our initials carved into the dark wood, right beneath the windowsill where napkins sit. Back when forever was so easily understood, before we went and tore the fabric of wood. A happy young couple takes the table to my right. They look the way we did a year ago. I wanna tell them how the morning turns to night, how a burning fire turns to frozen snow. The logic in my head says you are miles away, but my stubborn heart refuses to leave the display. And I'm just waiting at our place like a regular fool, breaking every modern self-protecting rule, looking at the door every time the bells chime, hoping I can somehow bend the rules of time. You've already started in a brand new town, while I'm watching our old kingdom tumble down. Yeah, look at me wasting all this empty space, just waiting at our place. Is it a beautiful devotion or a deep disease to stay marooned right here upon my knees? I'm a statue built of everything we lost and made, watching my reflection slowly start to fade, until the manager comes over to close up the bar. Yeah, I'm just waiting in our place like a regular fool, breaking every modern self-protecting rule, looking at the door every time the bells chime, hoping I can somehow leaving with an empty space. I watch the clock upon the wall, waiting for a knock or call, but the silence is the only sound as my world comes crashing down. The fire died an hour ago in the cold and silver glow. Nowhere left for me to hide from the hole I have inside. The silence screams your name again, deep inside this winter rain, ghosting in the digital age, modern pain on every page. Goodbye change, the world I knew, now I'm lost in shades of blue. Loneliness is all I find since you left me here behind, sinking in the dark and deep, promises we couldn't keep, just a hollow empty sound when the walls come crashing down. I walk the street where we would run underneath the dying sun. Now the silence is too loud, just a stranger in the crowd. I hear your voice in every room, a phantom in the growing gloom, a debt that I can never pay as I watch the light decay. The silence screams your name again, deep inside this winter rain, ghosting in the digital age, modern pain on every page. Goodbye change, the world I knew, now I'm lost in shades of blue. Loneliness is all I find since you left me here behind, sinking in the dark and deep, promises we couldn't keep, just a hollow empty sound when the walls come crashing. The heavy porcelain just shattered on the hardwood floor, but neither one of us is slamming any bedroom door. I look at all the jagged white pieces by my feet and realize our tragedy is finally complete. I open up my mouth to find an angry word to throw, but everything inside of me is frozen into snow. The air is getting thin and it is freezing out my throat, leaving our whole history on a bitter, broken note. A scream can leave a bruise, but then the echo fades away. But static is the heaviest thing that we can ever say. We ran out of responses, we ran out of things to mend, and let a quiet blackout come and swallow up the end. And now we're broken into silence, sitting in the gray, with a million heavy paragraphs we'll never get to say. The volume has been turned down to a suffocating zero, and nobody is stepping up to play the final hero. I try to find my voice, but the signal is completely dead, just drowning in the static of the things we never said. Yeah, the music has expired and the speakers start to cry as we are broken into silence with a mute goodbye. You reach to pick your keys up from the dusty kitchen grate. The ticking of the clock is like a hammer on our fate. Your footsteps down the hallway don't even make a sound, as everything we built just quietly falls to the ground. I watch a shadow leave through the window in the gate, accepting that we crossed the line where love turns into late. I wanna call your name out, I wanna make you stay, but the quietness is holding me and dragging me away. A scream can leave a bruise, but then the echo fades away. But static is the heaviest thing that we can ever say. We ran out of responses, we ran out of things to mend, and let a quiet blackout come and swallow up the end. And now we're broken into silence, sitting in the gray, with a million heavy paragraphs we'll never get to say. The volume has been turned down to a suffocating zero, and nobody is stepping up to play the final hero. I try to find my voice, but the signal is completely dead, just drowning in the static of the things we never said. Yeah, the music has expired and the speakers start to cry as we are broken into silence with a mute goodbye. A slow and steady winter as we watch the feeling pass. The words have all gone bankrupt, the ink has turned to dust, and silence is the final thing left over from our the line goes perfectly flat. We can't recover from that. Broken into silence, a quiet kind of violence. Turn the lights off slow, and into the cold we go. Not a whisper left to share, just some empty frozen air. Yeah, broken into silence. I see your mouth is moving, but I can't hear a word. The loudest fight we ever had is completely unheard. You're pacing up and down across the faded kitchen rug, while I am just retreating to the safety of a shrug. The air between us turned into a thick and heavy wall, where sentences are crashing down and shattering in the hall. You look so angry standing there, demanding a reply, but all the words have dried up in the corner of my eye. A room can fill with screaming till the windows start to shake, but nothing is as dangerous as the quiet before the break. My chest is overflowing with the things I'll never say, as I just watch you pack your things and throw us both away. And now it's a heart full of silence, a heavy, quiet room. The sound of our collapse is like a muted sonic boom. I'm choking on the paragraphs I'm keeping locked inside, buried in the graveyard where our happy endings died. You wanted an apology, you wanted a defense, but making sense of wreckage doesn't make a bit of sense. Yeah, the quietness is deafening, it's tearing me apart. Nothing cuts as deeply as a silent, broken heart. The slamming door didn't even make a single sound, as my whole world just quietly collided with the ground. I sit down on the floor and let the quiet wrap around, like a heavy winter blanket over everything unfound. My phone is sitting next to me, completely static black. No typing dots appearing to bring your presence back. They say that words can cut you like a sharpened silver knife, but the lack of them is what is taking out my very life. A room can fill with screaming till the windows start to shake, but nothing is as dangerous as the quiet before the break. My chest is overflowing with the things I'll never say, as I just watch you pack your things and throw us both away. And now it's a heart full of silence, a heavy, quiet room. The sound of our collapse is like a muted sonic boom. I'm choking on the paragraphs I'm keeping locked inside, buried in the graveyard where our happy endings died. You wanted an apology, you wanted a defense, but making sense of wreckage doesn't make a bit of sense. Yeah, the quietness is deafening, it's tearing me apart. Nothing cuts as deeply as a silent, broken heart. Hear the static, so dramatic. Not a whisper, not a breath inside the dark. Not a single word to reignite the spark. Just the beating of a lonely, empty chest. I guess the silence suits us best. Heart full of silence, a quiet kind of violence. No more words to speak. The signal is weak. Shh, let it go into the snow. Heart full of silence. I found a ticket stub inside my winter coat today, from a movie that we left through half a lifetime away. The ink is faded yellow and the edges are all torn, a relic from a morning before this heavy grief was born. I try to think about the way you used to hold my waist, but time has gone and blurred it out, leaving a ghostly taste. The girl who loved you back then is a stranger to my eyes, buried underneath a decade full of slow goodbyes. They say that time will heal you, that the sharpest edges round, but they don't tell you how much dust will settle on the ground. I'm looking at your picture like a page of ancient lore, remembering a feeling that doesn't live here anymore. Oh, you're just a long gone love, a fading radio wave, a shadow in the corner of a ghost town that we gave. The fire turned to ashes and the ashes turned to stone, and now I'm getting used to standing out here all alone. I don't even cry when your name comes up in conversation. You're just a finished chapter in my history book nation. Yeah, the ship has fully sailed and the sky is clear above. to your sister at the market down the street. She told me you got married, that your new life is complete. A house out in the suburbs with a garden and a tree, the exact same pretty picture that you used to paint for me. And my heart didn't shatter, it didn't even skip a beat. I just smiled and told her that I thought that it was sweet. It's strange how something tragic turns to nothing but a fact when the curtain finally drops on the very final act. They say that time will heal you, that the sharpest edges round, but they don't tell you how much dust will settle on the ground. I'm looking at your picture like a page of ancient lore, remembering a feeling that doesn't live here anymore. Oh, you're just a long gone love, a fading radio wave, a shadow in the corner of a ghost town that we gave. The fire turned to ashes and the ashes turned to stone. And now I'm getting used to standing out here all alone. I don't even cry when your name comes up in conversation. You're just a finished chapter in my history book nation. Yeah, the ship has fully sailed and the sky is clear above, left with a distant memory of a long gone love. No bitterness is remaining, no anger left to hold. The story's finally finished, the coffee's fully cold. It doesn't even hurt me to know that you are fine, because you are in your universe and I am here in mine. The bleeding finally stopped, the final anchor dropped. Long gone love, clear blue sky above, a peaceful kind of end. No broken hearts to mend, just a name I used to know, buried underneath the snow. Yeah, long gone love. I'm looking through the window at the empty parking space. My mind is trying hard to just forget your pretty face. Your key is on the table next to where you used to sleep, the only piece of plastic that you didn't care to keep. I bought a brand new mattress, but it still feels like a cave, a cold and hollow monument to everything we gave. I run a hot bath water just to warm up my own skin, but winter has moved permanently deep down within. You don't know what you lose until the item disappears. You don't know how to track the heavy passing of the years. I'm searching for a compass, but the needle's spinning round, and everything we built has crashed directly to the ground. Oh, this is love lost, buried underneath a heavy sheet of ice, paying up the premium and paying out the price. We spent our whole lives building up a castle in the sand, just to watch it wash away into a lonely land. I'm gathering the pieces, but they cut into my hand. A tragic situation that I never could have planned. Yeah, the fire has gone out and now we're paying up the cost of living in the shadow of a beautiful love lost. I saw you at a coffee shop on corner number 9. You looked like you were doing completely, totally fine. You had a little notebook and you wrote something down slow, a private world of secrets that I'll never get to know. I almost walked across the floor to tap you on the arm, but I knew that my presence would just cause a minor alarm. So I walked back out into the rain and pulled my collar high, and let the busy crowd of strangers swallow up my sigh. You don't know what you lose until the autumn disappears. You don't know how to track the heavy passing of the years. I'm searching for a compass, but the needle's spinning round, and everything we built has crashed directly to the ground. Oh, this is love lost, buried underneath a heavy sheet of ice, paying up the premium and paying out the price. We spent our whole lives building up a castle in the sand, just to watch it wash away into a lonely land. I'm gathering the pieces, but they cut into my hand. A tragic situation that I never could have planned. Yeah, the fire has gone out and now we're paying up the cost of living in the shadow of a beautiful love lost. Is it better to have loved and lost and never loved at all? Or is that just a lie we say to soften up the fall? Because right now the vacuum in my chest is way too wide, and I have got no energy to keep this pain inside. The currency is spent, I don't know where it went. Love lost, count the cost. Freezing frost, tossed and turned, the bridges burn, nothing left to see. No more you and me. Yeah, love lost. We didn't scream, we didn't slam the doors. No shattered glass across the hardwood floors. Just a slow, cold fading of the spark. Two drifting ships colliding in the dark. You asked about my day, I said it was fine. Step by step, we crossed the invisible line. No grand finale, no tragic scene, just the spaces growing wide in between. We ran out of things we wanted to save. We didn't even notice lost the final wave. And that's how love gets lost quietly, fading away like smoke in the trees. No sirens wailing, no warning signs, just two people running out of time. We didn't break it with a heavy blow, we just let go. Yeah, we watched it die entirely. Love lost so quietly. I found your note from a year ago, packed in a box where the old memories grow. You wrote forever in a messy font. Now I don't even know what it is you want. We sit at dinner staring at our phones, two separate islands completely alone. No grand finale, no tragic scene, just the spaces growing wide in between. We ran out of things we wanted to say, we didn't even notice the final wave. And that's how love gets lost quietly, fading away like smoke in the trees. No sirens wailing, no warning signs, just two people running out of time. We didn't break it with a heavy blow, we just let go. Yeah, we watched it die entirely. Love lost so quietly. Sometimes I wish that you would yell at me, give me a reason to get up and leave. But the silence is the heaviest part. It's a bloodless wound right through the heart. And that's how love gets lost quietly, fading away like smoke in the trees. No sirens wailing, no warning signs, just two people running out of time. We didn't break it with a heavy blow, we just let go. Yeah, we watched it die entirely. Love lost so quietly. No shouting, no tears left to cry, just a whisper of a goodbye. Love lost so quietly. I drop my coins into a well that has no bottom floor. I keep on knocking on a locked and iron bolted door. I check my phone to see if you have read the words I sent, but silence is the only currency that you spend. I bought 2 tickets to the show you said you wanted to see. Now I'm just sitting in the 3rd row, choking on my tea. The seat beside me is a hollow, devastating space, a physical reminder that I cannot win this race. I'm pouring all my water out onto a desert stone, hoping that a flower grows while I am all alone. I give you every piece of me until I'm running bare, but you just catch your breath and look right through me at the end. Oh, this is love without return, a one-way tracking flight, sending out a signal to the middle of the night. I'm burning up my castle just to keep your fingers warm, while I am left all shivering inside. but the echo is the cost. A heavy bank account of all the energy I lost. Yeah, I'm investing everything into a crashing firm, living in the shadow of a love without return. You tell me that I'm sweet and that you love the way I care, but then you change the subject when I mention we're a pair. A casual admirer of the damage that you made. You step inside my sunlight just to maximize your shade. I learn your favorite artists and I memorize your past, trying to build an anchor that will permanently last. But you are just a passenger who's looking for a ride, and dropping me off quickly at the coming of the tide. I'm pouring all my water out onto a desert stone, hoping that a flower grows while I am all alone. I give you every piece of me until I'm running bare, but you just catch your breath and look right through me at the end. Oh, this is love without return, a one-way track and flight, sending out a signal to the middle of the night. I'm burning up my castle just to keep your fingers warm, while I am left out shivering inside a winter storm. I scream your name from hilltops, but the echo is the cost. A heavy bank account of all the energy I lost. Yeah, I'm investing everything into a crashing firm, living in the shadow of a love without return. When does the giving stop? When do I look away? How many empty phrases do I need to hear you say? I'm bankrupted by feelings that you never will replace, just a desperate runner who has dropped out of the race. My hands are completely clean, but I'm a broken machine. Love without return, a lesson hard to learn. The fire burns alone on a frozen stone, nothing coming back to me across this empty sea. Yeah, love without return. Storm is hitting hard against the pavement down below. The street lamps cast a blurry neon yellow kind of glow. I watch the water running down the cold and heavy glass, waiting for the midnight and the memories to pass. A silhouette is moving across the brick facade. I swear it looks exactly like the ghost of what we had. I run out to the sidewalk, but the pavement is just bare, just liquid shapes and reflections dancing in the air. The drops are coming faster now, they blur the lines of sight, distorting every memory inside the heavy night. Try to hold an image of the way you used to smile, but weather washes everything away across the mile. Oh, we're just shadows in the rain, dissolving in the dark, washing out the a temporary picture that is facing its defeat. Yeah, the storm is washing over every single thing we became, leaving nothing but some blurry shadows in the rain. My mascara is running down my cheeks just like the storm, a messy liquid landscape of a heart that used to be warm. I see another shape appear beside the telephone pole, a cruel trick of the lightning trying to swallow up my soul. I reach my hands out wide to touch the outline of your coat, but my fingers only catch the mist that's starting to float. The downpour is a curtain cutting off the world I knew, erasing every footprint that will lead me back to you. The drops are coming faster now, they blur the lines of sight, distorting every memory inside the heavy night. I try to hold the image of the way you used to smile, but weather washes everything away across the mile. Oh, we're just shadows in the rain, dissolving in the dark, washing out the spaces where we used to leave a mark. The water takes the outline of the love we used to hold and leaves us shivering out here, completely in the cold. I try to chase the pattern, but it bleeds into the street, a temporary picture that is facing its defeat. Yeah, the storm is washing over every single thing we became, leaving nothing but some blurry shadows in the rain. Can a downpour wash away the sins? Can it wash away the place where the pain begins? Or does it just make the darkness stretch out twice as wide, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide? The rivers on the street run deep, with secrets that I couldn't keep. Shadows in the rain, washing down the drain. No more shapes to see, no more you and me, just a liquid sky, a wet cold goodbye. Yeah, shadows in the rain. I'm staring at the calendar hanging on the kitchen wall, wishing I could freeze the leaves before they start to fall. It's Tuesday morning, but my mind is stuck on Friday night. Back when your arms were wrapped around me perfectly tight. I take a sip of coffee, but the flavor has gone cold. Just like the beautiful future that we eagerly foretold. I keep reading texts from 300 days ago, trapped inside a season that I cannot let go. The clock keeps ticking forward, but my heart is skipping back, derailing every forward step onto a broken track. They tell me to move on and find somebody new, but I am busy building a time machine for you. And I'm just waiting for yesterday to come back around, searching for a paradise on this empty ground. The future is a monster that I don't wanna meet, so I'm standing here frozen on our old favorite street. Let the sun go backwards, let the morning light unburn. I'm begging for a miracle, a permanent return. Yeah, tomorrow keeps on calling, but I refuse to obey. I'm just standing in the hallway, waiting for yesterday. I left your favorite record sitting right there on the tray, hoping if it spins it brings back a happier day. The dust is gathering quickly on the packages I bought, and an optimistic future that I mistakenly sought. I walk into the living room and sit down in the dark, reimagining the moment when we first felt the spark. It's a lonely kind of madness, a delusional state, to sit around and bargain with an already sealed fate. The clock keeps ticking forward, but my heart is skipping back, derailing every forward step onto a broken track. They tell me to move on and find somebody new, but I am busy building a time machine for you. And I'm just waiting for yesterday to come back around, searching for a paradise on this empty ground. The future is a monster that I don't wanna meet, so I'm standing here frozen on our old favorite street. Let the sun go backwards, let the morning light unburn. I'm begging for a miracle, a permanent return. Yeah, tomorrow keeps on calling, but I refuse to obey. I'm just standing in the hallway, waiting for yesterday. Why does the past look so golden and bright when I know we were fighting in the middle of night? My memory is lying, it's filtering the pain, leaving me stranded out here in the nostalgic rain. Turn the wheel back, fade the screen to black, waiting for yesterday. Wish the clock